The Governor's Ball is a festival in New York City. I think it's New York. I first heard of Governor's Ball when Catfish and the Bottlemen were announced to play a few years ago. I'd never heard of it as a festival before. Governor's Ball Music Festival, New York City, Randall's Island Park, June the 5th to June the 7th, 2020. Never heard of it before. They've just done their first announcement. I thought it'd be a really good idea, similar to how I did for Coachella. It'd be cool to go over Governor's Ball and just look at some of the people that are playing. Sometimes it's good to see who's playing festival season around the world, because it gives you an idea of who is available to play other festivals, aka Reading and Leeds or Glastonbury, as we're still waiting for an announcement. So without further ado, I thought I'd just go through some of the headline acts, some of the people that are playing. We can look at some cool small UK artists that are making their way over, or Australian artists that are making their way over to America, which I think is always an exciting prospect to look at a band grow. Starting off with Tame Impala. Tame Impala playing All Points East in the UK as a festival exclusive. Also playing Primavera Sound. Oh no, they played Primavera Sound last year. They've had an amazing couple of years on the festival circuit. They did Glastonbury last year as well, and played Splendour on the Grass in Byron Bay. So an amazing act. Not going to see him at either Glastonbury or Reading this year, but I wouldn't be surprised if we saw Tame Impala headline R&L in the next few years, headline the other stage at Glastonbury last year. So an amazing booking there. I mean, I'm tempted to go to All Points East just so I can go and watch Tame Impala, I'm not going to lie. Also, Missy Elliott, amazing. You got to remember, this is an American festival. Missy Elliott is a big act, but in America she's f***ing huge. And an amazing booking there, I think, for them. Also have Flume, 2 Australians headlining a festival. I think that's amazing. What an amazing thing to see some Australian talent finally break through. There's so much that we don't check out here that's so good. And we'll do a Hot 100 video when that comes out and go over all of the tracks. I think that's probably a good idea. And we can, we can talk about what they all sound like and what we think about them. And we can work out who the next big Australian act will be. But Flume obviously has played so many different festivals over the last few years. Played Reading and Leeds 2-3 years ago, I think, on the headline the R1 stage. Really cool. Loved that last album. 2017, I think it might have been 2016. Anyway, Flume, brilliant. Vampire Weekend obviously released their new album last year. I think they're great, and they're a big New York band, right? They're a New York college band. That's a Vampire Weekend through and through, so them to headline Governor's Ball makes sense to me. Next down, we have Stevie Nicks, obviously of Fleetwood Mac fame. We've confirmed we're not getting Fleetwood Mac at Glastonbury. Perhaps we'll get Stevie Nicks instead by herself. They've not ruled that out, so that would be really cool. That would be really cool. And I get to do a WTF video for her. I would love that. Solange, obviously Beyonce's sister and an amazing artist in her own right. I'd like to see some more music from her. Perhaps if she's had up on that high on Governor's Ball, we're going to be getting a new album from her this year. It'll be very interesting. Miley Cyrus. Don't need to talk about Miley Cyrus. It's Miley Cyrus. Ellie Goulding. Same kind of thing. Rufus Du Sol. Another Australian act. Very good. Her. Portugal the Man. Foals. Foals have been announced for Governor's Ball. Summer Walker. Not heard of Summer Walker. Or John Bellion. Cranbin? Cranbin? K-H-R-U-A-N. Cranbin. If someone knows how to pronounce that, just let me know in the comment section below. Carly Rae Jepsen, Maren Morris, Of Monsters and Men, Milky Chance, Bleachers and Banks. Some cool names there. I'd love to see Banks. Lauren's a massive fan of Bleachers. Well, she loves Jack Antonoff, and he's anything he does is great. Danny Brown is one of my favourite rappers. I think he's just brilliant. Griffin, Steve Lacy. I've spoken about Steve Lacy quite a lot recently. I think he is an incredible artist, and would love to see more of him over the next few years. If we get to see him at Glastonbury, that would be really cool. He could probably play R1 stage at Reading as well, I think. Pretty high up. Madian, Alessia Cara, Girl Talk, Sway Lee, Pink Sweats. Obviously did a video for Pink Sweats this year. Sway Lee did that amazing record Sunflower with Post Malone. Girl Talk, I don't know much about Girl Talk. Alessia Cara did that amazing record where she sampled Portishead, which was just brilliant. Madian, like the youngest DJ in the world to be as massive as he is, and I think he's pretty big in America as well. Pinegrove, Snail Mail, Arizona, and Dominic Fike. Obviously Dominic Fike is just blowing up everywhere at the moment. Everyone seems to love him. Dave, great to see Dave out of the UK and playing a big American festival. I would like to see his name a bit higher up on that list because I think he is incredible, and I do think that will happen. I think following Stormzy's appearance on Jimmy Fallon the other night, I wouldn't be surprised if we see him up higher as well in the future. Oliver Tree, big fan, would like to see more of him this year. Earth Gang, Alec Benjamin, Muna, I'm a big fan of Muna. My mate, a friend of mine introduced him to a few years ago. Kuko, Pup, obviously we spoke about Pup. YBN Corday, spoken about YBN Corday. Charlie Bliss, Princess Nokia, who's great. Tones and I can f*** off. Fontaines DC, obviously huge, also announced for Primavera. I would be surprised if they're not announced to play Reading and Leeds this year. That wouldn't surprise me at all. Nancy Wang of LCD Sound System, brilliant. Sasha Sloan, Poolside, Slow Tie. F***ing hell, New York is not ready for Slow Tie. This could change everything for Slow Tie. Big American tour, that energy, they'll just drink it up. Black Midi, I think they're great as well. Obviously, Slow Tie and Black Midi were both nominated for the Mercury this year, along with Dave, so they've clearly been listening to those. Frankie Cosmos, Jason. I've seen Jason. Jason supported Daywave when I saw them at the garage in Islington. I think it was Islington. Charlotte Lawrence, Maxo Cream, Kota the Friend, Nasty Cherry, Max, Chase Atlantic, 99 Neighbours, Laura Day, Johnny Utah, Child with 3 eyes. I can't read that. Is that 2 or 3 eyes? Yeek, Ryland James, Poppy Jean Crawford, Almost Monday, and Handmade House. I think that's a solid lineup for a festival, especially for a first announcement. Governor's Ball has always been a festival which has curated amazing headliners and amazing up-and-coming talent from around the world, actually. They're not just keeping it American. Really diverse, not just rap, not just rock, not just dance, not just pop. Nice diversity in their sound, and they do get people from all over the world, so I think that they're a really cool festival. I've never been myself, would love to go. Governor's Ball, if you're watching, then I'd happily come and do some reporting for you. But what do you think about that? Is there anyone on that lineup you'd like to see play any UK festivals that you're attending this year? Be that Reading, Leeds, Glastonbury, anything, All Points East, Festival, Transmit, any of those that have yet to announce their full lineups. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I'm always interested in what you think. If there's any of those acts there that I didn't react to, it's probably because I don't know who they are. If you think I should know who they are, then recommend me a song. Don't just recommend me the name. Like, if you tell me the song name as well, that really helps. And I'll pop it in a playlist and I will listen to it. I'm going to start something soon, which that will really help for. So we can kind of have a means to share this together with everyone. So let me know your thoughts anyway. I'm ranting now, but let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And I will see you in the next one. Cheers. Bye.